Yes, so good morning, good afternoon to everyone. So, for those that are watching in any part of the world, I want to welcome you for this mini course video lessons. I'm Jonathan Ruiz, your accounting coach, survival tips. So, maraming salamat po for watching and for sharing, for liking my FB page, and for those who continuously participate in the daily multiple choice questions sa page ko. Maraming salamat po. I hope everyone is learning. And I'm so excited for this lesson kasi this will be a basic that you really need to put into your heart. Kasi laging ang first question is, ano ba talaga yung accounting? Okay, so this will be an introduction to accounting. Yung lesson na to is today, our agenda is we need to define what is accounting and what is an accountant, no? Pagkatapos, what is the role of accounting in business? And then, magbibigay din ako ng konting origin or history ng accounting. Okay? So, excited na po ako para dito sa short video lesson na to. Okay? So now, like what I have said, we will define what is an accounting, what is an accountant, what is the function and role of accounting in the business. So I gather research po. Naghanap ako ng mga definitions na pwede kong i-define ang accounting. No? And magbibigay ako ng brief history. Very brief lang siya. So, guess where is this place? Okay, this was taken like 4 years ago. No? Sa Vatican City, so which is Italy. Of course, Italy is the birthplace of accounting. So as you know, ang background ko po ay history. So I live in Italy. So I started there and I worked there for almost 6 years. And of course, Italy is known for world's most historical figures. So dyan nanggaling sina Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, of course, if you are a graduate of accountancy, of course, if you took the course Accounting 101, so you should know this man. So this man is Mr. Luca Pacioli. Okay, so he's an Italian. Uh, he is referred to as the father of accounting. So he published a text in 1494. So it's almost more than 500 years ago. And the details is about the double entry bookkeeping and debits and credits, journals. So doon nagmula. Siya yung nagpasimula niyan. And then nagkaroon ng evolution from that time. No? So kung makikita mo now, from worksheet manual preparation, pumunta na tayo sa accounting software. So makikita mo talaga yung evolution ng accounting. Hindi na kailangan gumamit ng worksheet. So lahat po ngayon is through accounting software. So if you know, I can speak Italian, so grazie Luca Pacioli. So thank you Mr. Luca Pacioli. Because of you, there is accounting or their accountants exist because of you. So now let's move. Like what I have said, nag-research ako about sa definition. So there are many different definitions. This one is coming from American Accounting Association. It is a process of identifying, measuring, communicating economic information to permit informed judgment and decisions by users of the information. Another definition is coming from American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. Accounting is an art of recording, classifying, summarizing in a significant manner in terms of money, transactions, events, which are in part at least of a financial character and interpreting the results thereof. And yung last na definition na nakita ko is very simple, accounting is a language of business. So ngayon, ginawan ko yan, kinumbine ko sila actually. And then I come up with my own definition na nanggaling dyan sa mga definitions na yan. So eto yon, accounting is an art. and a systematic process of identifying, recording, measuring, classifying, summarizing, and communicating economic information to permit informed judgments and decisions to users of the information. So, eto po yung kailangan mong isa-pusong definition ng accounting. Kasi nandiyan dyan na lahat. Sabi dyan, accounting is an art. Of course, accountant is an artist. Why art? Kasi kailangan mo ng skills and you need to be creative as well. Okay, in application of accounting. Actually, accounting is not only an art, it's also a science because it is a body of knowledge. Okay? Now, binanggit dyan sa definition, systematic process. So that means there is an step-by-step execution. Okay? Kaya merong tinatawag na accounting cycle. Dito papasok yung step-by-step or procedures in the accounting cycle. Nandiyan dyan yung identifying of business transactions. So after mong ma-identify yung business transactions, like for example, you receive cash from an investor. Okay? So yung transactions is, nag-invest sa'yo yung investors from the outside and you receive the money. And this money will be recorded. No? Paano yung entry mo dito? So ngayon, magkakaroon ka ng cash. So of course, you need to measure. Bakit merong measuring part? Kasi it involves a certain amount. It involves money. It involves value. Okay? Then classifying. So dito papasok kung paano mo siya i-classify. And then summarizing. Isa-summarize mo. And then, once na-summarize mo, dito ka magpuproduce ng financial statements. Different financial statements. Ano ba yung mga different financial statements? Ito yung statement of cash flow, balance sheet, income statement or net or profit and loss statement. And then, ito yung economic information na tinatawag dito sa definition to permit informed judgment and decisions by users of the information. Kasi itong financial statements mo is magbibigay siya ng information sa gagamit nito para makapag-decide. Dito papasok yung mag-expand ba tayo? Mag-develop ba tayo ng new products? Magko-continue ba tayo sa business na to? Okay? Then, another definition that we talk about is accounting as a language of business. Pag sinabi mo kasing language, anong ibig sabihin? It is a means of communication. So there are two parties that is using as same language. They're talking on the same thing. So it's like a medium. No? So yung information na mabubuo mo yung financial statements mo na yon is yun yung magiging language ng users para maintindihan kung ano nangyayari sa isang negosyo, sa isang business. Kumikita ba ito? Hindi ito kumikita? Makakapag-expand ba tayo? O magtatayo ba tayo ng mga different branches? O magde-develop tayo ng panibagong produkto? So then, accounting communicates the financial performance of a business. Malalaman mo kung where you stand. Are you profitable? Are you producing profits? Are you incurring losses? No? So ang users of information can look at the numbers or statistics through the financial statements. So kaya very important ang accounting. This is a language of a business, meaning lahat ng fields ay gumagamit ng accounting. So ang accounting po ay isa sa magagandang courses na meron. Okay? So now, what is the role of accounting in business? So like what I have said, ang accounting, siya yung magkukolect at mag-i-store ng data concerning business financial activities. So magagather ng source documents, magre-record sa journals, and magpo-post sa ledger. No? And this is through accounting software na sa panahon ngayon. Okay? Now, tayo yung magbibigay ng information para sa management. Makaka-produce tayo ng mga reports, financial statements. Dito pwedeng gumawa ang management ng kanilang strategic planning, ng decision making. So very important ang role ng accounting sa lahat ng businesses. Then provide controls effectively, efficiently, and accurately. Record and process the data. So ngayon, magiging effective and efficient ang pagtakbo ng business kung tama lahat ng information na pinrovide ng isang accountant. Okay? Now, another question is, what is an accountant? Okay? So, ni-research ko din. Some definitions, ito, according to the dictionary, a person whose job is to keep or inspect financial accounts. Another definition by accounting tools is an accountant is a person who records business transactions on behalf of an organization, reports on company performance to management, and issues financial statements. So, yan yung mga sinasabi about accountant. Pero ang pinakagusto kong definition is this one. A qualified person who is trained in bookkeeping and in preparation, auditing, analysis of accounts. Accountants prepare annual reports and financial statements for planning and decision making and advice on tax laws and investment opportunities. So, yan yung isa sa pinakamagandang definition coming from business dictionary. Kasi pag sinabi mo qualified, so meaning you have the knowledge, you have the skills to do the bookkeeping, to do the preparation. Not only the preparation, not only the bookkeeping, but you can audit and you can analyze the accounts. So recap, kung ano yung mga natutunan natin, accounting definition. So kailangan mo isa puso yan. Luca Pacioli, the father of accounting, role of accounting in the business, and what is an accountant. This is the 11th most needed profession, no, after professor or teacher. So accountant. So kung ang goal mo in the future is to become an accountant, a certified public accountant, this is the course for you. So maraming salamat po, Jonathan Ruiz, your accounting coach survival tips. So for the next training, the lesson will be branches of accounting. So maraming salamat. Please share and like my page and this video if you like it. Make comments below and see you on the next lesson.